All right, we are live. Hey guys, it's Wednesday, and if you're here to learn about Virbela, you're in the right place. Every Wednesday, we do an overview of some of the tools and training and great stuff that eXp has to offer. And today, we're going to be covering Virbela Virtual Office. Now, you probably heard a lot about Meta. Excuse me, the Metaverse or avatars and things that Facebook, has been talking about this past year. Well, at eXp, we've been doing this for 13 years. We have nearly 87,000 agents that are utilizing it. So what we're going to do is just kind of dive in and just give you a little brief overview of what is Virbela, what is the virtual office that eXp uses, and why is it so great? I'm David Harbour. Welcome on Wednesday. This is eXp overview on tools and technology. Tuesday, we have real estate technology that's open up for anybody. Excuse me. But today we're going to cover Virbela. And so let's get started. I'm going to do a screen share. Not going to go long, maybe about 15 minutes, but I'm going to show you exactly how eXp uses this tool. Now, think of this. It's a cold, wintry day. I've got an office meeting. I've got to go in and listen to the speakers. I've got to maybe turn in some paperwork, and I need to talk to my broker. Well, that stinks, especially if there's a lot of snow on the ground, or if it's hot, or you've got other things to do, or you got kids. Here at eXp, we utilize a 3D virtual platform, which is called Virbela, to do everything that you can do in a regular office and more, and a lot faster. I always say that technology is only good if it saves you money or saves you time or makes you money, those two things. And this does both. So here we go. I'm going to show you literally how you can use this platform for every aspect of your business for brokerage support. So here we go. What you're looking at right now is this is the login to Virbela. This is eXp's offices. That's me right there in the orange jacket. And you can set up your avatar any way you want it. So when you log in, you'll notice that this is like a video game in a sense. You're going to see other people, you're going to see buildings. But the difference is we're not playing games here. We're actually communicating. We've got offices for support, customer service, tech support, everything from transaction coordinators to our accounting department. So if you notice in the upper left-hand corner, you're going to see that there's 1,110 users in the offices right now. Okay. We've entered into what is called our welcome area. And as you can see straight ahead, you'll see there's a welcome reception desk. So if I have any questions about anything, perhaps I'm new to the company and I need to know where to go, you can go there. As I turn around, these are all the people that are just logging in for the morning. And they're going to be going to their broker office. They're going to be going to their own meeting rooms. They might be going to one of our large conferences that seats, hundreds of people. Like I said, you literally have dozens upon dozens of different rooms that you can go to learn, collaborate, and share. That's what we're doing here. We're replacing the traditional brick and mortar office with this 3D virtual platform. Now, with saying that, our agents can still use a Regus office if they need a physical space to meet clients, get out of the rain, things like that. But for communication, for training, we have over 60 live hours every week live. We couldn't do that in a regular brick and mortar office. It just doesn't, it's not possible. This way we get to actually benefit from trainers from around the country, actually around the world. So let's take a look at it. You can see the physical buildings. First of all, let's go up to the upper right-hand corner. And when I click on it, this is where you actually set up your avatar. You set up all the different personalizations that you want, your name, your email, your contact information. Let's do that. And let's do that. And so there you are. You can change whatever you want. You can change your body type. I can change my hat, what I want to wear. I can change my eye color. You can have fun with this and make it, look like you or not. That's totally up to you. They even have accessories like watches. So if I want to, create watches or whatever, uh, and so when somebody meets you and they see, how you're dressed, it'll be probably very similar to the way you look. And then once you've done that, you have the ability to, take a look at yourself and then go, okay, I like that. Let's go back here to the eyes. I can change my hair. There's a variety of different things that you can be doing. Now you can either click save or not. I'm not going to save this because it's not me. I'm going to go back to myself. But once you're done, you click and you've got your avatar set up. All right. So let's see, choose a destination. And it's going to send me back out. This is just kind of a changing room. So the first thing is you're going to notice in the upper left-hand corner, it's going to say go to. And when I click on this, it has all these different rooms, some big, some small, some private, some not. But for example, this is a main auditorium. This is where we have our large weekly meetings where we have hundreds, if not thousands of people in an auditorium setting. And when I click on this, it'll actually take me out there and let's go. And then within a click of a button on my computer, I can actually go anywhere on the campus and meet with anybody or go to any classes. So let's go to, this is the auditorium that we're going to right now. And as you can see, I'm standing right here. It's like a lecture hall. You have, I don't know how many people can fit in here, but it's, we've had 1,000 people in here. And then you see these boards that are up on the top, okay? This is how we can either share a PowerPoint presentation, we can pump in a video feed, we can, share anything that you could possibly share in a normal office right here. And so let's go down here. I'm going to actually, you'll see if I turn around here, I can click on a myriad of different places and I can actually sit down. And this will, let's see, I'm going to move this if I can. There we go. Move this down here. Sorry about that, guys. And so you see these three screens here? Gosh, I can't see them real well, but if you go to the top here, we have speakers that go to the podium, go to the front desk. Say they've got an interesting video feed from somebody who's in Australia. Not a problem. I just go up here. I go to the main screen and boom, I click on it and I'll see that person talking. Maybe they've got a PowerPoint presentation on the right-hand side. Maybe I just want to see the main speaker stage or bring it in a little bit closer and actually see the speaker with the different slides going on. This is how we meet each and every day within this platform. Now, down in the bottom left-hand corner, this is where it'll allow you to actually communicate. So say you've got a question. Without interrupting, you can chat the question in here and you can have a myriad of people respond or the speaker respond. I can actually click and raise my hand and say, hey, I have a question, if it's more of a one-on-one intimate setting. I can also, anybody who's up in the room, if I go in the upper left-hand corner, all those people that are in the room that you're in will show up there. And so when I click on this, I can actually see who it is. I can send them a private message, or I can actually click go to. So if I want to find them and sit down and be right next to them, you can. And so this is Virbela at its best. Let's go to another one. Let's say, I'm going to go to tech support. I've got a problem, let's say, with some type of technology, and I need to get an answer to that. Not a problem. You go to the tech support lobby. I click on it, and watch how easy this is, guys. It's so easy to get support, whether it's customer service support, accounting, transaction. All I do is I come into the customer tech support, and I'm not going to do it, but if I click on the left-hand side here, we have take a number. It's almost like a deli. You walk into a deli, and you're taking a number. When I click on it, I will literally wait sometimes 5 seconds. Sometimes I'll have to really wait, and it'll be 20 seconds. But then what they'll do is they'll pull me into an office, and I can answer, get questions answered immediately from our tech support guys. And so say it's something to do with my computer, not a problem. All they have to do is they'll send me a code over the chat, and they can actually take over my computer if I want them to help me with installing something, changing something, whatever. That's how easy it is. I don't have to drive somewhere, pick up the phone and call somebody. This is probably the fastest way to interact and collaborate since I've been in real estate, 25 years. And it's really kind of strange when you do it the very first time. You know, people scratch their head and say, oh, that looks weird. I tell you what, it is not weird. It is the most effective way to communicate, honestly, and it saves me time. You know, I've got 2 young boys, and I love being at home as much as I can. If I don't have to get in the car and drive 30 minutes to the office, sitting in traffic on a Friday at 5 o'clock, I'm all for that. So let's go to another section here. So I'm just trying to give you a smattering of, let's see, account solution, onboarding. Let's see, I'm going to go to the top here, onboarding and agent support. What is solution? These are all the different offices that we provide here. So let's go to up here, solutions. Okay, Expo Hall. Oh, this is fantastic. So I'm sure you've all been to some type of expo, trade expo, you know, whether it's doing with real estate or associations or something. Well, you get your bag and you walk down the aisle and you talk to all the different vendors, and they share with you all the different things that are going on within that industry that you're there for. Well, guess what? We have the same thing. Just I don't have to pay $700 to enter an expo. I don't have to get in the car and go all the way down to DC. I can actually go right in and watch this. I'm entering an expo just like I would if I went to the Marriott downtown for the NAR Expo, and I can go in and look at this. I'm going to walk in. I have all these different companies that are basically vendors inside of the expo. So I have Success Magazine. I've got the CE Shop. We have all of our different partners here. And if you'll notice, it's set up just like an expo. You know, they've got rows and we're adding more every day. But if you go in, and I'll just walk down the aisle here, we have our healthcare, as you can see to the right, for Success Lending. You've got people standing there. And all I have to do is walk over to them, walk inside those blue lines, because that's where a private conversation is. And I can immediately start talking to them about their company. How cool is that? And they're here all the time. They have somebody on staff here in our expo. So every time we get an additional partner, they have a booth here, and they're able to come in and set up and share with all of the agents, answer questions, and help them order stuff or help them buy their product. So let's see, express offers. I'm sure everybody's familiar with that. They've got somebody on staff over here. Excuse me. So let's see if they're in now. I'm kind of doing this on the fly, but let's see if Tina's in. Tina, are you there? I'm doing fine. Hey, in full disclosure, Tina, I am doing a screen share video instructional on how easy it is to come into our offices and talk to our wonderful vendors. And you're here. You thank goodness you were here. Yeah, well, I'm just sharing with them about express offers. That's where you can basically get your commission up front before the settlement.
No.
Oh, yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. This is live too. Express offers. Give us the elevator pitch on express offers. I know what express offers is, but I'd like to hear from you.
So Express Offers is eXp's proprietary iBuying software platform, and we connect eXp agents to our marketplace of institutional investors, also known as iBuyers. So the agent will identify properties for the investors using a buy box criteria. So what happens is anytime an iBuyer is onboarded onto our platform, they create their own buy box, and that gives what the criteria of what the iBuyer is looking for in the property. So as an eXp agent, you'll begin by completing a certification training specifically designed to build your skills as a trusted advisor, allowing you to aggregate offers from our marketplace of iBuyers. You review the buy boxes in your area to understand what the investors available to you are looking for, and then you'll also identify sellers who may need this convenience option. Now, not all sellers may need it, but for me, I would present this option to every single one of my sellers. Once you submit the property to the Express Offers platform, an iBuyer has an option to offer or pass. And if you receive an offer, you'll present it to the seller. If the seller accepts, you'll proceed just like any other residential real estate transaction. At closing, you would receive the normal condition that you would negotiate for the listing side of the transaction. So if you know, these iBuyers are investors, so they're not going to be fair market value. In order for a benefit to the seller to accept an express offers offer is that they would only pay the listing side of the transaction. They would, so basically whatever you split your commission. So say you did 6% and you did 2.5% and you kept 3.5%. Then you would charge the seller your 3.5% on the sell side. I mean, on the listing side.
Okay.
And that's pretty much what express offers is in a nutshell.
Oh, that is fantastic. So awesome. But also, how easy is it? Do you have agents coming in here all the time asking about your, our services, correct?
We do. We get agents that come into the Expo Hall, ask about, all the different solution partners we have in the Expo Hall. So typically we have representatives for each partner. Now, I will say Express Offers is not a partner of eXp Realty.
Right.
We are not a vendor. We are actually a business unit of eXp Realty. So as agent owners, you own us.
Yay. Well, hey, Tina, I don't want to take up. Well, hey, listen, I'm going to come back at some point, but thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And thanks for being so thorough and explaining express offers.
Absolutely. My pleasure, David. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Guys, that's how easy it is. And if I wanted to, she could share files with me. She could share a link. We could have a private conversation and go into more detail. But think about this. Anything that you're doing in a traditional office, I can do right here. So I'm going to go back to our welcome area. We have a number of different locations that are, here. We have all of our different offices. We even have some fun stuff to do. People team. I'm just trying to see what else is here, but there's all kinds of different places that you can go within eXp's Virbela offices. So I'm going to go right back to the welcome area. So give me a second, and boom. Going. It usually lags because I'm having video going and this, but it's a small app that's downloaded. You can also download it right to your phone and utilize this on your phone. So if you wanted to attend a meeting, you're not in front of your desktop, but you've got your mobile phone and you wanted to go see a speaker, see a speaker, hear a speaker, attend, you can interact, you can talk. There might be 100 people in the room and you can still interact for that particular class, which is great. So there you go. If anybody is interested in jumping in and trying it out, there's no strings attached. We allow anybody to come in. I'm going to turn my mic off. We allow anybody to come into our virtual space and try it out. So there you go, eXp World. As you can see, we are in 22 different countries. You see all the flags there. Those are, they represent all the different countries that we're in. And we have offices that represent each of those different countries. And so we are truly an international virtual real estate brokerage that's utilizing this and using it. And I think that that's probably one of the key reasons that eXp has grown as quickly as it has and as successfully is because of this collaboration tool. We're able to communicate at lightning speed for our organization. So there you go. There's Virbela in a nutshell. There's a whole lot more, but come and try it out. If you're not with eXp, hit me up. Send me a private message or an email, which is down below in the description, and we'll get you a pass to come on in. And certainly if you're in real estate, and we'll take it from there. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to actually stop sharing right now, and I'm going to turn off the actual live recording. Okay. After this video, there should be another playlist for all the different eXp tools that we've recorded in the past. You can click on that, or on Tuesdays, if you want to join us for our real estate tech training, which we cover all kinds of real estate tools, apps, and websites to help you with your business. So there you go.